My parents gave everything to my brother, till he sold their future. Growing up, everyone in my family knew my older brother Ryan was the favorite. My parents celebrated every little thing he did, while my achievements barely got a smile. When he failed a class, they hired expensive tutors. When I earned straight A's, they simply said, "That's what we expect from you." I learned very early that in our house, love wasn't equal. It was earned by one person, and that person wasn't me. Still, I never complained. I believed that one day the truth would reveal itself. I just didn't know how painful that day would be. After college, I got a stable engineering job in another state. I called my parents every weekend, sent birthday gifts, and even helped with their bills whenever they needed it. Ryan, on the other hand, jumped from one business idea to another, always losing money, but somehow he was still treated like the family genius. Every time he failed, my parents blamed bad luck instead of his bad decisions. Then one Christmas, everything changed. During dinner, Ryan announced that he had found the investment of a lifetime. He claimed a luxury apartment project would double their money within a year. My parents were excited before he even finished speaking. When they asked what I thought, I quietly said they should speak to a financial advisor first. Ryan laughed and called me jealous because I had always wanted to see him fail. My parents agreed with him. At night, they invested nearly their entire retirement savings into Ryan's dream. 6 months later, I received a phone call from my mother that I will never forget. She was crying so hard I could barely understand her. Ryan's business partner had disappeared. Investment company didn't even exist. Every dollar of their retirement fund was gone. I rushed home expecting Ryan to be helping fix the disaster. Instead, I found his room empty. He'd packed his bags, taken the family SUV, and vanished without telling anyone. The parents sat silently in the living room, surrounded by unpaid bills, finally realizing that the son they had trusted with everything had abandoned them when they needed him most. Looked 10 years older in just 1 week. Father whispered something that shocked me. "Should have listened to you." It was the first time in my entire life he admitted I had been right. Instead of saying, "I told you so," quietly opened my laptop. For the past 5 years, I had been investing my own money carefully. Wasn't rich, but I had built enough savings to keep my parents from losing their home, paid their overdue mortgage, negotiated with the bank, and helped them create a realistic budget. Wasn't easy, but little by little their lives became stable again. Months later, Ryan finally returned. Looked exhausted and broke. Walked into the house expecting another chance. Everything had changed. Father stood up, looked him in the eyes, and said, "This house still stands because of your brother, not because of you," and asked if he could stay. Father quietly handed him a list of nearby shelters and said, "Time you learn to solve your own problems." First time, chose me over him, and left without another word. Hey, my parents still regret the years they spent believing love meant never saying no to their favorite child. Slowly rebuilt our relationship, because the past disappeared, because they finally accepted the truth. Learned that the child who asks for the least is often the one carrying the most. Learned something too. Need revenge to win. Sometimes life reveals everyone's true character all by itself. And it does. People who ignored your worth are forced to see it with their own eyes.